Hadith 1. Narrated Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu, I heard Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, "The reward of deeds depends upon the intentions, and every person will get the reward according to what he has intended. So whoever emigrated for worldly benefits, or for a woman to marry, his emigration was for what he emigrated for." Hadith 2. Narrated by the mother of the believers, Aisha radiyallahu anha. Al-Harith bin Hisham radiyallahu anhu asked Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how is the divine inspiration revealed to you?" Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "Sometimes it is revealed like the ringing of a bell. This form of inspiration is the hardest of all, and then this state passes off after I have grasped what is inspired. Sometimes the angel comes in the form of a man and talks to me, and I grasp whatever he says." Aisha radiallahu anha added, "Verily I saw the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam being inspired divinely on a very cold day, and noticed the sweat dropping from his forehead as the inspiration was over." Hadith 3. Narrated by the mother of the believers, Aisha radiallahu anha. The commencement of the divine inspiration to Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in the form of good dreams, which came true like bright daylight, and then the love of seclusion was bestowed upon him. He used to go in seclusion in the cave of Hira, where he used to worship Allah alone, continuously for many days before his desire to see his family. He used to take with him the journey food for the stay, and then come back to his wife, Khadijah, to take his food likewise again, till suddenly the truth descended upon him while he was in the cave of Hira. The angel came to him and asked him to read. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, "I do not know how to read." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam added, "The angel caught me forcefully and pressed me so hard that I could not bear it any more. He then released me and again asked me to read, and I replied, 'I do not know how to read.' Thereupon he caught me again and pressed me a second time till I could not bear it any more. He then released me and again asked me to read, but again I replied, 'I do not know how to read, or what shall I read?' Thereupon he caught me for the third time and pressed me, and then released me and said, 'Read in the name of your Lord, who has created all that exists, created man from a clot. Read, and your Lord is the most generous.'" Then Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam returned with the inspiration and with his heart beating severely. Then he went to Khadijah bint Khuwaylid and said, "Cover me, cover me." They covered him till his fear was over, and after that he told her everything that had happened and said, "I fear that something may happen to me." Khadijah replied, "Never. By Allah, Allah will never disgrace you. You keep good relations with your kith and kin, help the poor and the destitute, serve your guests generously, and assist the deserving calamity-afflicted ones." Khadijah then accompanied him to her cousin Waraka bin Nawfal bin Asad bin Abdul Uzza, who during the pre-Islamic period became a Christian and used to write the writing with Hebrew letters. He would write from the Gospel in Hebrew as much as Allah wished him to write. He was an old man and had lost his eyesight. Khadijah said to Waraka, "Listen to the story of your nephew, O my cousin." Waraka asked, "O my nephew, what have you seen?" Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam described whatever he had seen. Waraka said, "This is the same one who keeps the secrets Angel Gabriel, whom Allah had sent to Moses. I wish I were young and could live up to the time when your people would turn you out." Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked, "Will they drive me out?" Waraka replied in the affirmative and said, "Anyone, man, who came with something similar to what you have brought was treated with hostility, and if I should remain alive till the day when you will be turned out, then I would support you strongly." But after a few days Waraka died, and the divine inspiration was also paused for a while. Hadith 4. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah al-Ansari radiallahu anhu while talking about the period of pause in Revelation, reporting the speech of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. While I was walking, all of a sudden I heard a voice from the sky. I looked up and saw the same angel who had visited me at the cave of Hira sitting on a chair between the sky and the earth. I got afraid of him and came back home and said, "Wrap me in blankets." And then Allah revealed the following holy verses of Quran. O you, that is Muhammad, wrapped up in garments, arise and warn the people against Allah's punishment, up to and desert the idols. After this, the revelation started coming strongly, frequently, and regularly. Hadith 5, narrated by Sa'id bin Jubair. Ibn Abbas, in the explanation of the statement of Allah, "Move not your tongue concerning the Quran to make haste therewith," said, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to bear the revelation with great trouble and used to move his lips quickly with the inspiration. Ibn Abbas moved his lips, saying, "I am moving my lips in front of you as Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to move his." Sa'id moved his lips, saying, "I am moving my lips as I saw Ibn Abbas moving his." Ibn Abbas added, "So Allah revealed, 'Move not your tongue concerning the Quran to make haste therewith. It is for us to collect it and to give you, O Muhammad, the ability to recite it, the Quran,' which means that Allah will make him, the Prophet, remember the portion of the Quran which was revealed at that time by heart and recite it. The statement of Allah, 'And when we have recited it to you, O Muhammad, through Gabriel, then you follow its Quran recital,' means listen to it and be silent. Then it is for us, Allah, to make it clear to you,' means then it is for Allah to make you recite it, and its meaning will be clear by itself through your tongue." Afterwards, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to listen to Gabriel whenever he came, and after his departure he used to recite it as Gabriel had recited it. Hadith 6, narrated by Ibn Abbas. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the most generous of all the people, and he used to reach the peak in generosity in the month of Ramadan when Gabriel met him. Gabriel used to meet him every night of Ramadan to teach him the Quran. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the most generous person, even more generous than the strong, uncontrollable wind, in readiness and haste to do charitable deeds.